Today I'm going to show you how we basically set up a campaign to run products for an affiliate offer. So for the most part, what I'm going to set up today is an affiliate offer. Show you how I go about setting up an ad campaign, finding something to promote, and then generating actual sales and/or leads with it. So we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna show you how I'm going to set up a lead generation campaign for a roofing service provided by Sears. So one of my businesses is an affiliate network called BigBizAds, and just for purposes of this test, I'm going to show you one of the campaigns that are within BigBizAds. So basically, BigBizAds is a marketplace for publishers and advertisers to connect. We have a lot of B2B focused sale programs and or lead generation programs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into our affiliate account here. And I'll just show you real quick. It's a standard dashboard. Here we're going to search for offers. So we're going to go ahead and browse and search. I'm just going to look under live real quick. We don't have anything live. Okay, so we're going to browse. And right here is this USA Roofing by Sears. So I'm going to click the name. I'm going to come in here, and right here would be my unique tracking link. So basically, every time I promote this Roofing by Sears, I'm going to get paid $7.50 for somebody to just fill out this form. And I'm going to show you how I set up an ad campaign and basically how I drive people and track everything to ensure that that we make money doing this. And we do this over and over in a variety of campaigns. So right here you'll see this is the actual web page that people are going to come to. So when somebody clicks my link, they come here, they're going to fill out this very simple form. Yes, I own my home. No, I rent it. So I'm going to be targeting homeowners. I'm going to put in our zip code. And you'll see it'll start to take you through a variety of questions, and then here's the information, and then you're going to get matched. So once somebody fills out this step 3, we're going to get paid $7.50. So how do we go about finding people to fill out this form? Very simply, online advertising. I'm going to take my affiliate link and I'm going to go ahead and put it into an online system where we can go ahead and buy ads and promote our service. So what I'm going to do is I have one of our Facebook accounts set up here. I already set this up to be for our roofing. Excuse me. I've already set this up to be for roofing by Sears. What we're going to do is we're going to start to create a campaign. Very simply, when I set up a Facebook ad campaign, I always just focus on conversions. I'm going to name this what it is. So roofing by Sears. And then here, if you're not familiar with the Facebook ad system, here's where we're going to go ahead and start to create our targeting. Since I have an objective of a conversion, I have to go ahead and set up my Facebook pixel. Real quick, I'm just going to create the pixel. I'm going to show you how we do all this. I'm going to go ahead and create it. And we're just going to continue what we're doing, and I'll show you how to set up this pixel later. But we are going to optimize for leads. And then here we're going to build our audience. So basically we want to just find homeowners. Now I believe homeowners is a interest that is going to be removed. Possibly, yes, it is. But we're going to go ahead and run this anyway. We've got some time. It looks like it's available until August 14th. But it'll still be part of our audience since September 30th. So utilizing this, we're gonna utilize this this targeting, and then we're going to build a lookalike campaign anyway, so that that Facebook can do kind of all the heavy lifting for us. So if you're younger, we probably don't want that type of consumer. So we're going to go ahead and put a limit on the age here. I'm probably going to start, excuse me, at 20. Excuse me. I'm going to start here at 25, it looks like. So we're looking for homeowners. I probably want to start narrowing this down. So I think we're going to narrow down. We're going to think of what type of homeowners will not need a roof versus who would. I think because of the Sears branding, to get that number down a little bit, I'm gonna bring this age up, since Sears may resonate more with an older crowd. Let's see if we're moving that. So Sears may resonate more with an older crowd, so we're gonna go ahead and try and target an older audience. We have 27 million homeowners. I'm going to look for the most obvious. Look, so I guess home improvement would be a pretty obvious category to search. Let's see if clicking that starts to bring some of our audience down. So I think that's worthwhile. So we're going to go ahead and put that there, but we're also going to click this box to expand. Doing this is basically telling Facebook's algorithm to take a look at what similarities you see in the people who have generated leads on our website, and then start to target those interests where you think that we might be missing. So we're going to go ahead and let Facebook do some of that. We're going to give it some guidance that we think that most people are homeowners that need home improvement. And we're going to go down here, and some of the other things that I do, since I'm targeting an older audience, I don't feel that older audience is really on Instagram. I don't like Audience Network. I am going to leave Messenger. I don't like the right columns, and I personally don't like instant articles, although for an older audience, I think it might be a beneficial category to use, but I am going to leave that off. And then one of the other things I'm probably going to do is I'm going to chop down devices, just to get this potential reach number down. 26 million is a lot. I'm not going to spend that much money, so I'd like to get it down to like 8 to 10. It's pretty high at 11 because I have that box checked up here. I'm sure if I uncheck it, it'll be down to like 1 million or so, which is perfect in line. So, Facebook's really going to work those 1.6 million first, and then look to expand that interest to a max of 11 million. And I think that's going to really work for me. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up. I'm going to spend just a little bit more money because I want to learn quicker. And here we're going to go, and we're going to leave our targeting how it is for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set up. We're going to go ahead and set up the ad. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set up a new page to run this through. Typically, I just pick a brand or a product page. When I name these, I want to kind of consider that the name is a part of my ad, and probably one of the most important parts of my ad, because people typically look at who's posting before they look at what's posted. So the page name really needs to be specific. You can spend a lot of time thinking about this. I haven't really thought of any of this aspect of the campaign yet, so I'm just going to come off the fly with some of this stuff, and we're going to see how it works. So since we're targeting an older audience, we got roofing by Sears. I don't necessarily want to put Sears' name in the page because I'm not sure if that's something that we're allowed to do. So I want to do something that's more descriptive for a roof. So maybe something like is your roof safe? And although that might work. It might not because of the question. Um, let's try. Maybe something like that instead. Maybe Roof Inspectors of America. So so it gets people to stop. It's a name that's kind of descriptive, but it's unique. So I think we're going to go ahead and utilize that for now. I'm going to see if we can upload some images. Let's see if we've got some stuff in our catalog of images already. Yep, I got some roofs in here already. So what we're going to do is, these are going to be some of the ones that we're going to put in our ads. I'm going to utilize that as maybe our profile photo. We're going to put a category. We're just going to call it a website. All right, so we've made our page, the first part of our ad. I'm just going to do basic single image ads. You can see I had a few images. I like stuff like this. We are focusing in on roofs, so I went around on Google and did some searching. I found this screenshot of a news article, so we're going to utilize that. We're also going to utilize something like that. And if you see from the images, I'm really trying to get your attention with a little bit of shock. Hopefully you look at some of these photos and think, hey, maybe our roof is old. We should get it looked at before this happens. So I put some of our images together. We've got to start working on writing the ad. Real quick, I'm just going to go back over here into BigBizAds, and I'm going to grab my tracking link here. Then I'm going to go back into our ad so I can enter that URL. And then here I've got our ad copy. So basically I'm targeting older audiences with Roof Inspectors of America. We're going to be sharing a link. We want to get people to sign up and sign up and get more information about is their roof safe? Do they need a new roof? They get a completely free inspection from Sears. So we're going to focus in on those benefits and those questions to ask the user. Now, Facebook doesn't like asking their users questions, so you've got to word the text in a roundabout way. So let's think the roof inspectors. Let's see, roof inspectors. I'm going to sit here and try and come up with some good copy. So let's see. Maybe too long. So you see, it takes a little bit of time massaging the words back and forth. I'm still gonna play with it. If you look here, my ad does not look pretty. I think the image fits well. I think some of this copy looks well. Um, just gonna, I just went and grabbed the URL, so instead of it showing my tracking link, it'll show the destination URL here. One of the things that I like to use to make the copy better here is emojis. So I go to emojipedia.org. We're gonna go look for some arrows, something like a down arrow, and copy that. Come back over here. So typically I like to use like the down arrows at the end to kind of direct you to signing up. See how that makes that a little bit better. There's an emoji for free. Sometimes I like to throw that into my ads instead of the word free. Let's see how that looks. Sometimes I just throw words in and see what comes up. So I want to put an emoji over here by now, or most roofs. So maybe like we would look for a roof or a home. Let's look for a home. Here's a house. So of course we're gonna use that house in our ads. Get another arrow, I think. You see, we spent a good amount of time worrying about the look and making this look prettier. These words are definitely too long. Looks like we have our whole ad here. I am noticing it doesn't look like the page took our image, so we're going to go correct that. You see how that is a major part of your ad up here. So we made the copy look pretty. We've got some good looking photos. If you recall, I did a couple different photos so we can see what they all look like. And they're all basically collapsed roofs, right? So they go with our theme. So basically this is our collapsed roof ad set. Collapsed roof ad set. Our ad set is targeting homeowners for home improvement. I typically like to put the targeting and such in the ad set name so that it helps me to better know right off the top uh, basically what it's targeting, right? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna submit this for approval. These are our first set of ads, and I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that. Okay, and then we basically just set up our first ad campaign. Since I broke this campaign down and targeted it by Android, I'm actually gonna go ahead and duplicate it, and we're gonna target it by Apple next. So we had Android systems, now it's Apple systems, which is iOS here. Let's go Android devices. Now we're going to iOS devices. You see the reach still pretty high because of that checkbox, but we're going to go ahead and close that. And we're just going to go ahead and push those changes up. Very simple, just going to copy all the same ads, but instead of targeting Android users, now I'm targeting Apple users. And basically I'm going to let this system, you're going to let Facebook and the pixel and the results will tell us basically which campaigns are working, and we're going to continue to break this down and optimize by various data points. One of the things that we must do now is how to set up our pixel. So we're going to go here and I'm going to get the pixel for this ad campaign. Manually install the code ourselves. So we're going to copy here. And then we are going to put this inside of our BigBizAds system. So you see here, there's a section called Your Pixels and Postback. So we're going to add our pixel. It looks like it's just it's a postback URL. So one of the things we're going to have to do is we're going to have to paste this. And actually our postback URL is at the bottom of this Facebook pixel. It's basically this thing right here. And instead of calling it a page view for an event, we're going to change this page view to lead. We're going to get rid of that right there. We're going to clear all this other stuff. So basically, the Facebook pixel part that we're most concerned with for a postback URL was that bottom part of it. It's a full JavaScript pixel. So if there was an option to put a JavaScript pixel, we put the whole thing in there. But since there's not, the only option really is to put a postback, which is what this is. This is telling Facebook that this ID has and it's going to post that there is a lead. So it's going to recognize each time. So we're going to go ahead and create that in there. And now our pixel should be set, and our campaign should be running, and we're all good to go. So that's basically how you would set up an affiliate marketing ad campaign. We went ahead and found our Roofing by Sears offer. And take a look at what needs to be published. Looks like a few things that are fully published, so we're going to push them up. Oh, saying something couldn't be published. But it looks like everything is. Everything's in draft. Let's see the details. No, it just looks like Facebook's having some technical issues here, so not uncommon for Facebook to have. So so we're gonna go ahead and end this video, and that's how we set up a campaign. I'll do a couple more, and we'll see how it goes.